What's up, everyone? I'm Courtney, and I love all kinds of adventures. Today's adventure is a paddle from Ijams River Landing in Knoxville, Tennessee. This route is part of the Rugged Duck Adventure Race, which is a 9-course virtual race centered in Knoxville. I actually did this exact same paddle route last week for the race, but I couldn't get the designated app to track me. Spoiler alert, the app didn't end up working for me this time either. Has anyone else had issues with the RaceJoy app? Since I had just done this paddle, I knew while it's the longest paddle I've ever done at about 5 miles, it's not incredibly difficult thanks to the calm river. The wind today, however, had other plans. The trip started out just fine. Windy enough to notice, but not enough to present a challenge. I did see some wildlife along the way, mainly a variety of birds and quite a few turtles, but unfortunately, most were too far away to be seen by the GoPro. The wind did start to pick up in the first half of this trip, but it was relatively sporadic, and as long as I kept near the shoreline, it wasn't bad. It's kinda surprising how clear this river is when it's calm. At around the halfway point, I stopped to switch out GoPro batteries, and was lucky enough to stop next to this little baby turtle. As I made it around the island and started heading back to the boat launch, I realized how much stronger the wind had become. This was the first time I've paddled without moving forward. Again, I tried to stay relatively close to the shoreline where the water was mildly calmer. I've never fallen in while paddling before, and I wasn't about to start now. After I knelt down, I found that I could actually paddle with a slight bit of speed. Then I realized I was being pushed across the river instead of down it. I was totally fine with this, however, because while it wasn't the most direct route, I would have to cross the river at some point to get back to the boat dock. I figured worst case scenario, I could get out and walk back to my car. By this point, I was at most a half-mile away. After taking a breath to assess the wind, I continued on towards the boat launch. I intended to stick very close to the shore if need be, but I found the wind to be manageable, so I decided on a more direct route to my original starting point. I soon realized the wind was pushing me back towards the opposite shore again. While again mildly annoying since it wasn't the most direct path, I was slowly getting closer, so it wasn't a huge deal. Fortunately for me, after successfully pushing off from the shore, I made it back to the boat launch without issue. The wind was still present, but it had died down slightly and I was able to paddle through it. Unfortunately for you, my GoPro battery dies shortly. The only things of interest the GoPro didn't capture was the couple chilling at the boat launch watching me for who knows how long, who got up and walked away when I was almost back, and the rat snake I startled who slithered into the water as I got back. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to be always adventuring.